Thursday. Get everything off my pockets. I'm gonna do a landscape like I did last night and try and use all the colors in there, like blue, yellow, red, greens, browns, black and white, all the colors. That one came out pretty good last night. I was doing different types of trees. I think I'm going to do the same type of painting I did, but I want to do it a little lighter, like maybe put some mist in the background so it looks lighter. Maybe a lighter sky. This will be fun. I'm using Amsterdam paint. This Amsterdam, the red is really good. It's called Permanent Red Violet. You mix a little black in there and a little white, you get all these different reds. It's pretty cool. I got a Dundee Award up there for somebody. I'm going to give a Dundee Award away. See in there? One of my viewers at the end of the month. Arthur's in the house. Right on, Arthur. Good to see you. Ed's here. Hey, Ed, you saw that painting I did last night, huh? That came out pretty good. I'm doing good. I was off today, so I had to go buy some more canvas because that one I did last night, I had to cover over an old abstract painting I did. It wasn't worth anything, so I just painted over it. I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I started out with like a horizon. I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to fill in trees around here again with a nice distant sky with maybe some cool clouds. Maybe some lower hills this time. Like I don't have to do any work on the mountains. So I'm going to kind of start it the same way as yesterday. If you missed it, I'm going to start off with sap green and just kind of put a horizon in here just to get started. Put some hills in here right away. It's a nice, rich green. I like the Amsterdam sap green. I had all my brushes in the water, so that's all right. This is just going to be the undertone. I'm going to put some yellow ochre again and burnt umber down in here. I'm thinking I need to put Maybe I'll put a little pond over here like this. Watch. I'll put a little water right there because I want to use every color. I want to use yellow, blue, green, red, pink. I pretty much want this painting to have all the color spectrum in it without it looking like a rainbow, you know what I mean? They don't have to be bright colors. There, we got a little water in there. That's always cool to put a little water in the scene. I might be able to reflect something in the water. So this is how I usually get my, I usually don't start off like this at the horizon. But there's a lot of different ways I start a painting. This is kind of fun doing it this way. The painting ends up looking a little different, believe it or not, because you're painting around other colors. For some reason, it looks different. Like that one I did last night, it doesn't look like the other ones at all. Bonnie's in the house. Hey, Bonnie. Good to see you, Bonnie. I'm going to do some more of those trees like I did last night. Those are the trees I need the most practice on. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll put a tree down here. So I'm going to put the shadow in right now. I'll put a tree right here so I already got some dark color down here for shadow. And I'll lighten this up a bit here. Try some yellow. I'll get a bunch of different tones going on in here. Very cool. I need a smaller brush. This is a yellow-white. Yellow with a lot of white in it. That one I did yesterday, I didn't lighten up the distance good enough. So I'm going to lighten this up today first. Before I get going. Leave this darker down here. That looks pretty good. That looks like a nice landscape already. So I think I'm just going to do distant hills back here. So I'm going to use gray. I should make them purple, I'm thinking. Like a grayish purple. So I want to have a lot of colors in this one. Yeah, I'm going to make a gray and put a little red and blue in it. it's going to be like a purplish gray. So I'm going to have, we'll put some foothills back here. Kind of dark. I didn't lighten it up enough. All right, I think that'll work. All right, I'm going to throw my sky in now. I got a light blue I'm going to start off with. And I'm going to have a lot of colors in the sky, blue, purple, and pink. Blue, purple, and pink. I hope everybody's doing well today. This is a fun way to paint too, doing it this way. Let me get some purple here. I'm actually going to use the color, this violet color. Red violet, mix it with some blue, and then you get this, look at that purple. Wow. Get it to mix in there really good. I put that painting from last night on X, the new Twitter, and it got the most likes ever out of all the paintings I've ever put on there, because I had so many colors in there. So I'm going to try and do the same thing here. Have 3 different colored trees, same way, but in a different order. Let's make some pink. So far, so good. A little bit of blue underneath it. Trying to get a watercolor effect here. You see that? How you get all the colors to mix in there? Do any of you guys do watercolor? I've never done it before. I bet it takes some time to learn that. I want my sky to be very light down here today. The one I did yesterday, it was really dark. The whole painting was dark, so I want to have a lighted area, mostly right in here. This is all light. The whole sky's pretty much light, which is good. That's what I want because I'm going to have dark trees on either side. All right, so there I'm done. I'm done with the first layer of paint here. I'll try and make those look farther back by just blending them a bit. Cool. What color was that? That was a grayish purple. All right, that's good enough. Pretty cool. I put some some dark areas in here. Let's see, do I have my phone on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like those trees. Those trees from last night, man. You know what's cool about those trees? I use different undercolors for each one. I'm gonna use the burnt umber again with the yellow ochre. That came out so great. All right, there. I just want to get the tone set. I think I want to make this even lighter. I'm gonna throw some yellow ochre on top of it. Just to get a different color in the back here. There we go. Just a little. All right. What I'm going to do now is decide where I want my trees. I guess I'm going to put one here again on the right, and then have a tree here and here again on either side. So I'm going to start with a tree trunk here. I think I'm going to do it in white just to get started. I'm going to put it maybe more at an angle, like I figure, you know, I always do evergreen trees, so I figure I need to practice these trees a little more. There we go. I kind of like that. Let me straighten this out a little. I think it'll look better. There we go. So I'm trying to make this tree more lean into the center here. So I'll start it more here, and you know what I mean. That tree looks better than the one from yesterday already. Wow. I'm trying to think now, because I think I could put the yellow ochre one here. What looks good? Yeah, because it's still going to look dark. Yellow ochre and either green or red on either side. I'm thinking the green here because I want to make it smaller, and then a big bright red one over here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is gonna be fun. Then I'll worry about all this when I'm done with the bushes. Let's see, I tried it. It's fun too, yeah. Oh, you tried those trees? Yeah. I have a video like a couple days ago where I just did the one tree. Here it is. I was just trying to work on one tree. It's kind of hard. You got to practice to know where all the shading's going to go. But I think once you get one down, the rest will be easy after that. It's like now I don't even want to do the evergreen trees for a while because I really like these type of trees. So I'm going to put a yellow one here. So I put some branches here, so I don't want to go down too low here, but I want to start in the middle section of the tree. So like right in here. I hang down a little. This is burnt umber. It has some black in it. I have a small branch here. This is also the hard part, designing the how big you're going to make this thing. I'm going to have it more leaning in. I got to bring this down a little. I think I got to bring it down lower. Yeah, I'll put a branch right here. There we go. Yeah, you got to bring it down lower. I don't want this to look like a lollipop again. Alright, that's good enough. This one I'm going to use green, sap green with black, and just bring a tree into the side here. You could just paint this color in if you want. It's just the underpaint. Wow, this is gonna look good. It's gonna look good, hopefully. Sometimes it's hard to mimic what you did the day before. Good enough. Now this side I'm going to use the brown over here again for the Japanese. I'm going to put a Japanese tree in here. Japanese maple leaf tree. Maybe with like more sections, so I can highlight them and like have a section here, 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 here. Just a lot of different places to highlight. That looks good. There we go. I think the trees are done. These will end up getting a little bigger as I put the color on. So I'm not worried about the edge of the tree right now. It's really good. I think I'm going to do this one first. I'm just going to get the first color down. I think this tree is kind of a weird shape. I think I'll bring it out a little more. Let me do that real quick. Let me see if I can shape this better. have it hang down a little here. There we go. That made it look a lot better. Okay. So first, what I'm going to do, if you're new to these trees, take a little bit of white first. You don't need much white, but I always want to make this one in the middle be the one that's kind of out front in the. I'm going to take a little white and just practice real quick and design these sections, I guess you call them. It'll kind of help you pick out where the color's going to go. Like this side's always easy for me because I can see these a little better. For some reason, this left one is easier for me to highlight. And you could do the same thing with the green. Well, I'll make this one stand out here more in the front. And then have this will have some shadow underneath it. If the sun's coming straight down, you want to leave some of this dark in here. There you go. That's all you got to do with some white. It's going to help you see the clumps better. I call them clumps. Clumps. There we go. Wow, this is gonna look good, guys. Let's see who's still watching. Who's in here? Bonnie? I think you're all still in here. Right on. So I think I'm going to do the red on the left, yellow ochre in the middle, and green on the right. Yeah. Yesterday I did the red here, and green here, and yellow ochre here. So they're all just going to go around in a circle. Let me start with this red one. Now this red one, you just got to put the color on, because I'm going to highlight it after I put this dark color in. So you're basically going to just put the red everywhere, except I'd leave some brown in for the bottom part, the shadow area, just a little brown. It's like a rich red color. It's got some black in it to darken it up. That was easy. You can almost see where I can put the highlights, where I put the white underneath. See that? All right, this is going to be yellow ochre. This is going to be fun. So this one I can go ahead and pretty much do it. Today I'm going to do it yellow ochre and then put some yellow highlights on it after I'm done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix a little burnt umber in the yellow ochre. I already did a little, but I want to do a little more. I want it to be a little darker than yellow ochre's kind of light. It kind of looks like that up there. And then I'll put yellow for highlights. All right, here we go. You don't need much paint on your fan brush. So I'm going to do this middle section first. Wow, it's almost green color. It almost looks green. That's all right, I'll put some yellow on it. That's weird. Leave a lot of dark in here. Look at that. I got it on my first try. Look at that. That looks wicked, that one in the middle. Because I want that one to be more closest to the eye. Wow. I'm getting better at these. Just takes a few times, really, to get it down. It really does. Look at all my shadow areas. I mean, the shade, where the sun's not going to be hitting. When I first started these, I'd fill it all in, and then you wouldn't get any shady areas. So that's the trick to these trees. Dark in the front, light in the back. Yep. Yeah, that's why I made this lighter back here today, because the one I did yesterday was really dark back there. Didn't have too much depth, but this one's already looking good. It's coming out really good, the contrast and the colors. Wow. That's some kind of weird green, because I must have got a little green in that yellow ochre. Because doesn't that look green to you? Like a light green? Yeah, it does to me. So it's looking really good. Now you see this round one? There's a way to make it look like, yeah, like we can lighten up the top parts of sections to make it look round. You know what I mean? Well, I'll do that as soon as in a little bit. I want to do this tree now. I want to do a light green on this one. so the colors show up better. Thinking about using turquoise green up here. With a little blue in it, maybe. Let me mix a little of that up and see what it looks like. Turquoise green. And throw a little blue in it to darken it up a bit. I'm going to hold the color up there and see if it's going to match. I think it will be. Well, I can always change the color. I don't know if there's like leaves in nature that are this color. I'm going to do this middle section again first, like I did this, okay? All right, I kind of like that green. It's good enough. In fact, I really like it. It's a turquoise. It's almost turquoise now. For the outer edge, I'll do these in a little bit, but I'm going to use the dark color to put the leaves around the edge. Just use the dark color, okay? It'll make it look cool, like there's leaves on it. But I'm going to do that at the end on all the trees. Make special leaves coming out. Wow. All right, let me finish this guy, and then I'll do the landscape. This might be my signature piece here, because I really like it. I enjoy painting it too. I need a lighter red than that, just a little lighter. So instead of putting white in it, if you mix a little red in that color, you'll get a different tone of red. Let's see how this looks. like it. I like the bright red. Wow. That's a really rich looking red. I hope it stays that way. You know how this paint soaks in and then you lose the vibrant colors? Man. I'm so glad I was off today. Look at this painting so far. Wow. This is coming out good. I gotta make sure I do my tree trunk good. I can't believe this. I'm gonna like it because I do like it. That way YouTube will show it more. So in 47 minutes, I got all this done. Look at that mountain back there. It's like the right, I think it's the right uh, uh, brightness. My sky didn't come out too good because I watered it down too much. So I gotta redo the whole sky, man. Wow. That's gonna take some time, but that's all right. You see all the lines in the sky? It's because the brush was wet. So all that's got to be redone. I don't mind when it happens, down here, because then you get all these different things going on. But the sky, it's got to be, I got to fix it. Man, I don't know if you guys like this, but I really like it. I got to go grab my Pepsi real quick. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Did you see you guys just kind of came in late, but I got a Dundee Award there. One of you guys are going to win it. I don't know who. The Dundee Award. All right, Ed, take it easy. All right. Thank you, Arthur. Yeah, it looks good. I like this is that rich red color I was going for. It didn't quite happen on the last few. It it kind of became like a mauve color. See, that's the red I was looking for. I hope it stays that way, because if it like soaks in and I lose that color, I'm not going to be too happy with it. So this is that's why I always try out different paints. This is Amsterdam, so we'll see what it looks like after it dries. Man, this is looking great. I really like it. I'm gonna do my water next. I still gotta, I'll have to redo the shadow anyway. Because, I mean, there's lines down here as well, but that's alright. Alright, let me do some bushes down here. I'm going to use the burnt umber for the bushes today. And then I can make them, I'll make them yellow ochre maybe. I'm going to line the water with just some low, maybe some grass. I might be able to put like an evergreen tree here, maybe at an angle, just one. I don't want to put like a whole bunch of them in here. If it doesn't look good, I'll take it out. Make it bigger. There we go. I think it'll look alright. It won't throw the rest of the trees off because it's so small. In fact, I think that looks perfect. Looks perfect. So I like to follow my lines in here now for the bushes. You see those lines? So you get a row there, and then a smaller row back here. Pretty cool. I don't really have to do much down here, I don't think, because I mean the whole painting is about these 3 trees. I can put some bigger bushes back here. Boo. Wow. I'm really digging this. I'm really digging it. I put where am I getting this white from? Put a reflection in here. Might have to Good enough. Pretty cool. I bought some rags yesterday at the hardware store because the paper towels are, I think it's just a waste. All right, there's my water. You know what my next big conquest is in painting is like an ocean scene with waves and rocks and stuff like that. That's my next thing I want to attempt. I'm going to finish my sky real quick and then I can do the edge of the trees and then highlight some of the trees. There's still quite a bit to do in here, actually. I'm trying not to use any water right now so that it covers all the lines in there. You can see them. So I'm trying to remember how I got the colors. The purple and the blue. But if it's not the same tone, that's all right. It already looks better up there. It really does. Pink. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Finally white. Well, a little blue first. A little blue under here. I think this white looks fine. So that's all I got to do. I still got to put clouds in there. All right, there we go. I'm going to edge my tree now. So you remember the original color I used underneath was burnt umber. So I'm going to use it to make some leaves. Around the edge. You probably don't have to do it everywhere. If you don't want. Might have been better if I used the red, but I think that's going to be fine. My red is starting to fade on me. You see that? It's starting to soak in. Still looks rich though. I still like the color, but it's starting to darken up a little. Wow. Thanks, Arthur. Yeah. All right. I don't even know if that's a thing. I just like to do it. I may have overdid it, but that's all right. Maybe it only needs a little. Let me try a little here. Good enough. There we go. I just did all the edges, added some leaves around the edge. I'm going to do some clouds now. Let me do my tree first. Get the a brown color going on it. I use an angle brush for this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Cool. It's not my strong suit. Obviously, if I never did trees before, I never did tree trunks before either. You know what I want to do is put branches in here eventually. I don't want to do it now, but just a few branches. It's kind of staying red for me. I kind of like that. So I'm really liking this. So I'm going to put some distant trees out here now, or just some kind of shrubs, just with a liner brush. This is a sap green with black in it. I think it's time to run my water. Let me run my pathway. I gotta have the pathway in there because that's gonna draw the eye back here to this mountain. So I'm gonna bring it from here. Cool. Kind of like it. Bring it through there. Just down to this area is good enough. I got 4 likes on my painting already. Hour and 10 minutes. Look at that thing. You want me to show you the one from yesterday? We can compare them. The difference. Daniel's in the house. Hey. How you doing, Daniel? When are you going to go live? You got to let me know. Here, I'm going to show you the one from last night, okay? We'll do a comparison. I think my trees look better already. Yeah. These trees look better than these trees. They're getting better. All right, yeah. Yeah, let me know when you start going doing that. I'll definitely watch. All right, so I need some purple in here now. I'm going to try and use all the colors. So I need maybe purple here. What do I got so far? I got blue, purple. I got purple, red, green, yellow. That's yellow. That's more of a green. So I'm going to put yellow bushes right here. These are too much paint on them. Where'd my brush go? Left my knife over here. There it is. I was looking for my favorite fan brush that I haven't retired yet. That should be retired. All right, I'm going to do some yellow. Need to get some yellow in here. I like that. I don't think I'm going to do those yellow. Maybe I'll make these a dark yellow here. So it looks like grass. Okay. And I need some blue. Let me see if these look good blue. I don't think they will, but yeah, that's good enough. I'll put some purple in them. A little darker, maybe a darker blue on top. Let me see if that works. On the bottom, it looked better on the bottom. There we go. Good enough. I just want to get some different color bushes in there. This one I'll make green because I used a turquoise. I'll use a turquoise green up there. So I'll make this tree with regular green. Cool. I think I got enough colors in there. Let me do the clouds now. I want to finish this up because it's been over an hour already. Let's see what I can do here. Cool. Cool enough. I'll probably paint that corner blue again. I kind of like the blue in there. I don't think I need much clouds in here. I just need streaks. Oh, I know what to do. Let's see. I'll put it right on this where the color's changing there. All right, looking good. Changing this back to a blue corner. I kind of like that blue corner up there. All right, there we go. It's enough clouds. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end this one, and I'll finish it. All I'm going to really do is put a few more bushes at the bottom here, down here, and maybe some branches, some more flowers here. So it's pretty much done. And highlight, I'm going to highlight some of these trees. Right on, thanks Daniel. Yeah, I finally tackled my tree dilemma. These are the ones I was having problems with. They'll probably get better, I'm not sure yet. I know they'll get better. Let me try a little light in here real quick. Just to see what it's going to do. Yeah, that'll be fine. I just need a little extra highlights in here. Perfect, perfect. And then little highlights up here. I'll go ahead and finish it real quick with the highlights. Let's see, I'll say right about here. Cool. Get the glare off of there. And this one, I'm not sure, because I like that rich. Let me add some red, bright red to it, the top parts. And let's just see if I can get that pop back. That Yep, almost. We'll see. This red will probably soak in again, but eventually it's got to quit soaking in, wouldn't you think? All right, there we go. Good enough. I like the way this looks now. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna take a little break, I think. I'm gonna take a little break, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you coming aboard. I'll see you soon. I gotta go do a show this afternoon, but I'll be back later this evening to do another painting. It'll be fun. All right, guys. Cheers.